In our report for 2019, we were reporting $65 million in private business investment here in our community. And we were able to help bring in roughly $13 million in various forms of assistance to help aid businesses in their expansion. That was up from $5 million the year before. But, the Hickory Run power plant, it came online here in, I believe it was around April of this year. That was very exciting for us. That project alone was an $870 million investment here in our community to ensure that we had clean, reliable power for the foreseeable future. Most of our prospect activity is still very much concentrated in manufacturing, as well as we're seeing some in distribution and logistics activities. Obviously, here in Lawrence County and our entire region is incredibly blessed to have a dense concentration of interstates, and everything that gets into a truck, everything that gets into a store gets there because of a truck. So having great access to the interstates and a very large regional population being here between Pittsburgh and Cleveland, and also New York and Chicago, allows us to be a great center for distribution centers. And we were able to ascertain the 54 businesses that we've been able to provide ongoing technical assistance for, 14 of which we've been successful in helping them receive either EIDL loans or the PPP loans or the state's loan program to the tune of about $1.7 million in financial assistance brought into the community. Well, for our organization in particular, we ended up having a restructuring of the staff. It actually occurred before the shutdown. Two of my folks volunteered their resignations to move on to other things. And fortunately, it was in the events and membership management side of the house, so it didn't affect our ability to perform our essential economic development functions. We're still operating on that modified work schedule, encouraging people not to take meetings here in the office. We've acquired our own Zoom account. We're looking to start offering Zoom webinars moving forward as a way of providing membership services in topics of interest. We've been trying to work more closely with a lot of our regional partners, again, meeting with them via webinars. Right now, Linda's not here because she's on the Zoom meeting with the Pittsburgh Regional Alliance. From what we can tell from the site selection community and some of our partners at the utility companies, etc., there's still a lot of interest in corporate America and still going forward with their expansion projects. One of the site selectors that I follow on LinkedIn, Dee Dee Caldwell, had made a comment. Essentially 45% of her clients were not putting their projects on hold. The others were considering that. So there's still a fair amount of activity and potential reinvestment as people may need to change the workflow and workspace in order to provide additional worker safety. Provided we don't end up seeing a double dip of COVID and stay-at-home orders having to be reissued, I think we can, continue to make steps towards the return of normalcy. That's certainly what I would like to see.
For over a century, Farmers National Bank has stood strong. Through booms and busts, peaks and valleys, we've learned to know the seasons and how to grow in each of them. During challenging times, everyone is reminded of the value of solid relationships in both life and business. Farmers, stand strong.